Hey everyone, welcome to another story behind the stamp. It's actually two stamps this time because for this release there are two leading ladies. So one of the biggest requests that came in after we started doing these leading ladies were for cat and dog ladies. And so instead of picking one or the other this time, we're releasing both and I'm so excited about it. I think of myself as a dog lady, but a lot of my friends are cat ladies, and so I know that I'm going to get tons and tons of use out of these sets. I've actually already started building. I've got quite a stack I'm going to share with you here. As always, I like to stamp a whole bunch of them out and then just get coloring. I'm still practicing those Copic markers, and so I color a whole bunch and cut them out so that I've got them handy. I love all of these pieces, and then they make their way into what I'm working on. I've got a couple ladies left too that I've got an idea coming up for. But first let me share these sets with you. So the first one is going to be the cat lady, and she's got some lovely curly hair. She has, all of them actually have four animals with them. So she's got 4 cats. And the reason for this is cats take a ton of different positions. I mean, they are our furry family and they have personalities. And so I tried to capture some of those main personality poses in here. So you've got one who's standing on all 4 legs, kind of sitting up and attentive. One who is patiently sitting and waiting for something. I feel like this might be the I'm looking so pretty, can I have a treat mode. I've got one who's kind of reaching up, and I'll show you some of the fun ways I've used that one. And this one that is curled up, perfect for resting in her arm, which, by the way, her arm, the die for that, they're very similar to the Cozy Lady, does kind of cut out around it. So you can put a cat in her arms, which is awesome. I also like to fill her arms with some of the accessories. So those are all things you can do with that, because again, you do get dies with the option of buying dies with any of these. And so some of the other accessories, these were so fun to make. So a ball of yarn or string, you have a tiny little mouse, a fish, some paw prints, dangling a little piece of string. My next idea is to put like the mouse kind of at the end of this, kind of dangling out for the cat to play with, a tin of food, and then some sentiments. You are my personal favorite. You are positively perfect to me. May you always land on your feet, and the love of a furry friend lasts forever. So lots of options for making, very sweet kind of cards for your friends. It's perfect if you're making one for maybe a friend or family member who's lost a furry family member recently. The love of a furry friend lasts forever, which could also be paired with the dog lady sentiment. I think is one that we unfortunately encounter from time to time, needing something for. And that might be the perfect fit for that. And so this is the cat lady. I had so much fun with her. And then we have the dog lady. So again, 4 dogs curled up. So again, perfect for resting in her arm, though you can fit a lot of these in her arms. Sitting up at attention, maybe waiting for a treat. We have a little dog that's kind of begging maybe, and one that is alert and ready. He might be wanting to go for a walk too. For accessories for the dog lady, there are, let's see, we got a leash, a ball, a bone, a little bowl of food, some paw prints again, and some really fun sentiments. You're fetching, walk it off, sit and stay for a little while, always happy to see you, I'd walk anywhere with you, another year rolls over. So we've got some sentiments that would be great for birthdays or just kind of little pep talk encouragement cards. Maybe you're inviting a friend over. Just that reminder that our furry friends are always happy to see us, right? They're just excited. They love us. They're ready to spend time with us. So this is the dog lady. So both of those are releasing in this collection, and they also have the option of matching dies. I can't wait to show you what I've made with them. I had to literally stop myself because there were other things that needed to be done, but I had a lot of fun with these. I love that sit and stay for a little while sentiment. So I've used this when I created kind of a pattern in the background with those little paw prints, those dog paw prints kind of going every which way. And then I knew I wanted a card that kind of clustered more dogs together with one of the ladies. So this is the dog lady. with those little dogs all crowded around her. I've got a few cards that actually are interactive and move this time, which is a big step for me, but I've been watching Julie's awesome videos and learning how. So I've got this You're Fetching card, and this little dog will go fetch the ball. So I'm loving, loving, loving playing with these sliders. And this is a die that Julie designed that's available in the shop. Lots of shapes, and they make it really easy once you stop trying to make it harder on yourself to create these fun interactive cards. This one started out as something I just wanted to play with a fish accessory. I was not going to make a card with it, but after I created this pattern, I loved it so much. I kept thinking it was kind of like this little cat's dreamland. So I attached the cat to the bottom, added a few dimensional fish to it, and a little sentiment, "You are my personal favorite." And I think this is what this cat's dream life looks like. I love all of those fish, that school of fish kind of floating across the page. I made another interactive card this time. This was actually the first one that I successfully did. I felt like, you know, alarm bell should have gone off. May you always land on your feet. I always think about that kind of saying or that myth that cats always land on their feet when they're jumping. So this cat actually will jump out of her arms and onto the ground. So kind of a fun interactive play on that. And again, I learned this tutorial from Julie. You are positively perfect for me. Those little paws leading up to a little cat with a ball of yarn. And then, because I couldn't stand it, I had to put the ladies together. And you can see I'm mixing and matching with the dog and cat lady which lady base I use, because they work really well together. And it kind of just depends on which side I want them on the card. For this one, I wanted them together, and that's one of the reasons I loved putting these sets out at the same time, is because they face each other. So I've got a dog lady and a cat lady, and they've got each other's kind of fun accessories. You're positively perfect for me. This is so great for a friend that maybe is a little bit more dog or cat and you're a little bit more of the other. I love seeing those ladies together. And then this last one is one that I shared in a tutorial on the blog in the Ellen Hutson classroom. And this bookshelf is just created with those cat accessories and accessories from other leading lady sets. I love, love, love mixing those accessories. It really gets the most out of the stamp sets, and it makes all of these ladies customizable in their own fun ways. So I've got a little cat hiding behind the plant from the Plant Lady set. Those books are from the Cozy Lady. We've got this bowl from the Baker Lady, which is filled with a cat, of course. And for the sentiment for this one, since I knew it was going to be really busy, you can see that I've just stamped it out and made it look like it's framed and on the shelf. So this was a really fun one to do, and you can look back to that post to get a little more detail on how it was done. So these are the dog and cat lady stamps, and hopefully this will kind of help with that desire everyone had to see some of these ladies with their pets. Pets are a huge part of our lives and our families, and it's fun to give them a little bit of space to shine. I can't wait to see what you make with these ladies this time, and I'm going to share more as I continue making cards, because clearly I can't get enough of them. I hope you have a great and crafty day.